affair moved on happily for many months, until it was one day the king happened to discover its existence. He did not hesitate nor waver in regard to his duty in the premises. The youth was immediately cast into prison, and a day was appointed for his trial in the king's arena. This, of course, was an especially important occasion, and His Majesty, as well as all the people, was greatly interested in the workings and development of this trial. Never before had such a case occurred. Never before had a subject dared to love the daughter of the king. And after years, such things became commonplace enough. But then they were in no slight degree novel and startling. Okay, so we have question 6 for 11. I think I see your hand. I'll call on you here. What happens to the young man that loves the king's daughter? The king never finds out that his daughter has a secret love. The king approves of the romance because he loves his daughter. The young man and the daughter beg for forgiveness from the king. The king finds out about their relationship and sends the young man to prison.
D.
What? Is that you?
That's fixing my head.
Oh.
D.
Which one?
D.
D?
D.
Yeah. Finds out about a relationship, sends young man to prison.
D.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Next one. We have this below paragraph here. The tiger cages of the kingdom were searched for the most savage and relentless beasts, from which the fiercest monster might be selected for the arena. And the ranks of maiden youth and beauty throughout the land were carefully surveyed by competent judges in order that the young man might have a fitting bride in case fate not determined for him a different destiny. Of course, everybody knew that the deed with which the accused was charged had been done. He had loved the princess. Neither he, she, nor anyone else thought of denying the fact. But the king would not think of allowing any fact of this matter of the kind to interfere with the workings of the tribunal, in which he took such great delight and satisfaction. No matter how the affair turned out, the youth would be disposed of, and the king would take an aesthetic pleasure in watching in the course of events, which would determine whether or not the young man had done wrong in allowing himself to love the princess. Right? Yeah, Marvin, we have 7. What choice does the youth face in the arena?
It's C.
See? Death by tiger or marrying a random woman. Yeah, not the princess. So there's that. Okay, death by a tiger fighting for the king's. Yeah, no princess hand. Armed combat with gladiator. Nothing was mentioned there. Death by tiger or marrying the princess. Nope, it was not an option. The appointed day arrived. From far and near, the people gathered and thronged the great galleries of the arena, and crowds, unable to gain admittance, massed themselves against its outside walls. The king and his court were in their places opposite the twin doors, those fateful portals, so terrible in their similarity. All was ready. The signal was given. A door beneath the royal party opened, and the lover of the princess walked into the arena. Tall, beautiful, fair, his appearance was greeted with a low hum of admiration and anxiety. Half the audience had not known so grand a youth had lived among them. No wonder the princess loved him. What a terrible thing for him to be there. As the youth advanced into the arena, he turned, as the custom was, to bow to the king. But he did not think at all of the royal personage. His eyes were fixed upon the princess, who sat to the right of her father. Had it not been for the moiety of barbarism in her nature, it is probable that lady would not have been there. But her intense and fervent soul would not allow her to be absent on an occasion in which she was so terribly interested. From the moment that the decree had gone forth that her lover should decide his fate in the king's arena, she had thought of nothing, night or day. But this great event and the various subjects connected with it possessed more power, influence, force of character than anyone who had ever before been interested in such a case. She had done what no other person had done. She had possessed herself the secret of the doors. She knew